Joined by Chris after the Lytown defeat. Just give me your overall assessment of what you saw from your team firstly.
Well, first and foremost, mate, I think we've been incredibly unfortunate today to be on the end of some pretty poor decisions from the officials. I feel, their second goal, I think everybody could see it was at least 2 yards offside. I still can't get my head around it. I don't know why the flag didn't go up. That's 2 minutes before. That's 2 minutes before the end of the first half. We're 1-1 at that point. If we go in at 1-1. And we're well in the game at that point as well, by the way. I think we really had nullified most of what they could do. It was really just coming from set pieces, so open play. We kind of got the tactics nailed on. The girls were absolutely fantastic in delivering what we asked them to do. But that second goal has absolutely killed us. It's a real gut wrencher. Right before half time, it gets the opposition's back up. They go in, all of a sudden they've got the lead again, and they're massively motivated to push on from there. And we're doing a bit of an uphill battle once more, and it's really a hard one to take. And also earlier in the first half, we'd have one in the back of the net, which was given offside against us. Again, you can see that we're at least a yard onside. I'm just struggling to understand. I'm just struggling to understand where those decisions are coming from, and it's just incredibly frustrating. Look, everybody is human, everybody can make mistakes. Unfortunately, two officiating mistakes, I feel, have really cost us the opportunity to get a result from today.
And we spoke last week about having a reaction from the Shifnal Town defeat. I know the performance was more key for us when we were talking. Yeah. So to put that performance in today, but just be let down by the officials, must be even more disappointing.
Yeah.
On the flip side, you've had a positive upturn in performance against a very strong Lytown.
Yeah, you're spot on, mate. I've said to the girls, I've just made sure that we had a quick chat there. Just said I'm incredibly proud of the effort that they've put in. They've had a really solid week of training. They've come in here today and like I said, they followed the game plan perfectly. They've worked their socks off. They've done everything that we could have asked for. We were creating really good chances. We looked really dangerous. I just feel gutted for them. It's a tough one to take. It's a really tough one to take. But there's positives, which is again is what I've said. And the positives are, we were well in that game. They're a very good team. They're undefeated. They're an established top of the table Tier 5 team, and we were well in that. Okay, second half got a little bit away from us, but like I say, I think the momentum was just kind of taken away from us, unfortunately. And then they've gone and scored early again in the second half. Just feel gutted for them, for the group. But I've said we've come together now. We've got a really big week ahead of us. We've got mascots, big crowd coming down on Sunday, which is going to be great. We're going to stay for a bit of a social afterwards. So all we need to do now is really just turn our heads to that next game, and 3 points is 100% the aim. And from what I've seen today, there's absolutely zero reason we can't get them.
And you've led on nicely to the last question I had. So you obviously got Coventry Sphinx at home
to
finish 2025. I think it's all about finishing strongly now and just delivering another performance, but also trying to get that result at the end of play next week.
I think it sounds obvious, but the result's the only thing really missing since we've come in. A lot's changed. We've increased the training. We've kind of got the detail in. We're getting S&C coaches coming in. We're doing lots of video analysis. We're giving the girls everything that we can give them. Lots of change personnel-wise. We're nearly there in terms of getting the squad to where we need it to. Players are coming back from injury as well. We've had a lot of issues in terms of that. So literally, it's been a hectic 5-6 weeks, but loads and loads of progress is made. The only thing that's missing now is that deserved win, and we're due one. And we're going to be doing absolutely everything that we can in the week and on the Sunday to make sure that win comes in 2025, and we're looking up the table rather than at the bottom.